HP maxed, side quest done, and the skill tree is fully unlocked. Let's get it on. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 has the life lead. Goes for the fireball. Goes for the command grab. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. No more drive gauge. Taking stock. Yes. Sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Fantastic reaction there. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Blocks the low heavy. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Going in? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to a burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 has an empty drop. Target locked and there's the impact. Not letting that go on the low heavy.
Putain, j'avais pas la super, regarde. Ah ouais, constaté, ça met du temps la super là. Putain, j'ai joué 32 000 rounds et il n'y a même pas de super.
Something very big and they can capitalize. Player 1 has the life. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. The low is denied. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Looking to plan them with the pile drive. Player 1 has the life. Busts that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. A quick breather. Uses the target lock and scoop. Looking for a chance. Finds the target. Knockdown and meets them air to air. That corner is starting to look sweet to throw in the skates. And it burns out. Through concept, you need guts to pull that off. Player 1 brings it home.
Je joue que avec des diamants maintenant.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see. Round 1. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the low kick. That was a solid anti-air. Starts with a jump. Throws him down. Has the life lead.
Yeah.
Neither of them willing to back off. The corner makes it hard to escape. That'll be the setup here. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances.
Ah putain!
Meter for a drive impact. Sticks the jump in. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Blocks it. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. From up above. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 can build off this lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Grabs and throws them away. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Challenge from above. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive
Merde.
on for the critical art. Chips to even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. damage that did. Fantastic anti-air in the clutch. Side switch. Amazing. Player 2 instantly just closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The low kick hits. This is gonna hurt. Jump, clutch, anti-air. Medium kick. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage.
Ah, putain.
Oh, here we go. Crowns him from above. Throws him. Close range projectile. The jump in is denied. Nothing stops this train. The low. Player 2 can't let this get. Genius read with that throw escape. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Keeps him out. Comes for them with a phallic. That corner escape denied. Piles on the corner pressure. This is a trick. Are you kidding me?
Putain, il a voulu gagner. Hein.
Reaches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Heureusement qu'il avait pas la
Here
super.
comes the mix-up. Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. Throws him. What's next? What's the play here? Blocks the jump in. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Player 1 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 2 is almost dead, but the clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. A drive impact could end it all here. There's the KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks to drop him to earth.
Merde.
Jump. Still slugging it out at this range. From upstairs. Roots it. Blocks it. Blocks the impact. Slides in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Throws him. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Looking for a chance. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? A drop crowns them from KO.
Putain.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Decides to meet them in the air. The cross-up's good. Grabs them. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
Putain. Merde.
Combo with the target combo. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with the block. Barely blocks the jump in. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Knockdown and the jump in is denied. Very solid corner switch. A drive impact could end it all here. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna play first? Gets the jump in. A parry? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chant. This could lead to some big damage. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? This is a critical moment. What a lead with that anti-air. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance with that jump in. Tries to bait him with the projectile. No good up high. Goes for the throw. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Merde!
The counter. Carries to cancel the fireball. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. It's a good job of pushing back. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. A drive hits them with a stop and flash. Player 2 is going to have to wait for that burnout. Let's get the tempo of the match to change. Manages to block the jump in attack. Hits them with this free flow. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. From up above, who's going to start things off? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner.
Merde! N'importe quoi, putain!
Knockdown and full SA meters on deck.
Merde!
This could be over soon. Jumps? Not much life difference. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Both of our combatants are cooking up something.
Merde! Putain!
Too impressed. This super is time to the Getsuga Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Oh my god, closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Sticks the jump in. Grabs him. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Gets a chance with that jump in. Strings it all together. Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. Nice solid counter. Taking stock. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Life lead opens up. Get right in there. Gets tipsy with the devil inside. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The drink levels at 4. All a gutsy fireball gives them the round.
Faut jouer à distance avec lui.
Always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. The jump in catches them. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. What'll happen here? Jumps? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Barely blocks the jump in. Manages to block the jump in attack. Jumps in. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Putain, il est relou le gars là.
This can lead to some big damage. Ooh, does them dirty. They're in range with flatlines on.
Putain, j'ai eu la chance.
They put on a real clinic for us.
J'ai eu la chance.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. It looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From up above. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 has the life lead. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Sticks the jump in. Very solid corner switch. The grab misses. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. A drive impact could end it all here. Gets tagged by the fireball. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Holds out with the block. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Smart play with the throw. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Both five, they're going for the in there. Player 1 brings
Ah, j'arrive à
it
battre
home.
les diamants quand même.
Let's
Hein.
see if
Ah
they
ouais.
can build themselves a streak.
J'arrive à battre les diamants quand même.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Showtime. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance with that jump. They were ready for the air attack. Now they get pushed into the corner.
Merde.
It's going to be very difficult to escape.
J'aime pas quand il fait ça.
Them up. Definitely shuts out the jump. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. The low kick connects. Caught in the crossover. Throws them to negate the block. Knocks down. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. He's experiencing burnout. Heading into the end game now. It gets Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jump. Who's going to start things off? Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. From low heavy to burnout triggered. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table.
Ah putain!
The stage is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 needs to use baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. What'll happen here? Jump barely blocks the jump in. Going in, zones with the fireball. Dangerous range here. Good heads up decision opting for the drive impact. That's it all on the full meter. You know what that means? It's time for the weekend. Amazing. Risa closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. What'll happen? This is gonna hurt. The throw zone. How long does this offensive assault continue? Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? They're in range.
Ah putain! Enfoiré!
Combo into putting the cherry on top. Shibuji breakthrough. This is gonna take a chunk. Player 2 flipping the script with that turnaround super. Nice fireball. The drive impact doesn't work. Crowns him from above. That combo finishes it. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Putain, je me doutais, il allait quitter. C'est un trouillard le gars là.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for
Putain, j'ai joué qu'avec des diamants, hein. Les enfoirés.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They're not going to allow any jump-ins.
Merde.
Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Lots of aggression from both sides. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. All right, what's coming up next? Whiffs the throw. Throws them. What's next? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 1 chases them down. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Barely KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nails the anti-air. Double lariat and now? Oh, talk about overextending. Nice double lariat. Oh, whiffs. Medium kick hits. You've got to be mindful. This is going to be bad news. It's the gauge and it's showtime. It's the weekend pleasure. So get up and get down. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Okay, nobody blinked. Sees the overhead coming. Gotta do better than that. The next touch, babe. What are you jumping in for? Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. From up above. Forward, not letting them out of the corner. Very solid corner switch. Grabs them, knocked down. No heavy hits, mix up incoming. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps, nice double lariat. Shows the medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. A drive impact could aid it. Big low attack will pick up the win this round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both show their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 chases them down. Jumps in. Big low reaching heavy. What'll happen here? Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one experiencing burnout. Player 2 hits them with a stop and block. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? And it's just enough. Solid lead on the bars. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who will come out on top in this final round?
Merde.
What is that with confidence? We see a drive impact weekend pleasure. We're in for a good time. And it is on. Bolts up the overhead denied. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Hello, what's next? Medium kick. Are they going to be able to come back and punish counter on the action? Bends the meter, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Looking for a hole. Ooh, crushes the shins. Gets them in the air. Player 2 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. It takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Alright, what's coming? Were they baiting them into that? A drive impact could end it all here. What'll happen here? Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. In there! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Medium kick hits. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 can build off this lead. Nice double lariat. Hits him with a stop and block.
Ah, putain.
Chance. Big throws. Quick breather. From low heavy to knocks them out of the air. Oh my god, they just choked it up. A jump in? In there.
Ah, j'étais trop près. J'étais trop près. Putain! Putain, la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Between these fighters. No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Okay, take them all the way to the corner. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. It goes for the super arc. Blocks it just in time. They must have anticipated a super arc coming. From up above. Blocks it. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jump? They were not clear for takeoff. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Blocks the low heavy. Checks them with the projectile. Rattles them with the spinning bird cue. Player one needs to use the predator corner. Quick breather. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. From upstairs. There's the change of sides.
Merde!
Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna KO.
J'ai fait n'importe quoi.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Cross a block. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Jump in, finds the mark. Taking stock. What a clutch side boost. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Takes a trip. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Strings it all together. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. It's a good job of pushing back. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from
Merde!
is so vital. Shows immediate hits him with a stop and pop. Fakes out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player one will look to apply pressure. What'll happen here? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Will we see a drive impact? Throws him from above. The low. Jumps. Spinning for a kick. This is gonna hurt. Both absolutely refusing to give up. But there's a drive impact. Cashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish!
putain.
Back to center stage. Knocked them out of the air. Clint reads the jump in perfectly. Perfect execution with the anti-air. They've got about half marked left. What now? Did we see a drive hit back here? Player one can't let this froze them. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Oh, big little run tops off the tank and scores the win. Player one
Putain, c'est
really
relou comment il a joué. Je sais ça.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Shoot. Round one.
Ouais, c'est un mille, hein.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Beats off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Neither fighter can force the other to give
Merde, putain.
Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty.
Ah, putain.
Also weak. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace.
Ah, putain, enfoiré.
Impact. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Where's their opening?
Merde.
Strikes them out the air.
N'importe quoi. Putain, j'ai fait du n'importe quoi.
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to jackknife maximum? Let's clean through it. Rips the slap around. Both fighters are looking for a way to experiencing burnout. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? Pokes with a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump into this range. Gets carried to the corner. Drive time. Going in. One chance here may end this match. Player one is dominating this match. KO.
Ah ouais, il a 14 victoires.
Player one proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
Alors, sur ça, j'aurais quitté moi aussi. Putain, je redescends à 18 000, je sais ça. Putain, que des diamants de 20 000. Hein. Ah ouais.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Cross the block. Alright. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Both of them have entered burnout state. It will drastically change their approaches to the fight. This is a huge chance to make them feel it. Taking stock. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Knockdown. Will we see a drive impact? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Air slasher. Will they try to finish the burnout trigger? They can't squander this punish counter technique. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Player 2 and
Ah putain, je m'en doutais il allait faire ça, putain.
player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Good job blocking the jump in. Burnout activates. What'll happen here? Player 1 will have to deal with this taser and brush that off and keep going. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that. Blocks the low kick. Player 2 when invading
Putain,
the
enfoiré.
onto the damage on that guy. Can this drive bring them back? Player throw heavy, but no go. Barely blocks the jump in. The throw is denied.
Merde.
Turns out, pumps the brakes on the impact. This could lead to some big damage. Player gets the
Ah putain.
heavy. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Merde, je perds contre 16 000 quand ça se fait ça. Putain, je joue mal aujourd'hui là, je joue mal, putain.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak. The fight's now underway. This is vicious with the punch.
Putain, n'importe quoi.
Goes for the low kick. Now they get pushed into the corner.
Putain, je le réussis pas à tous les coups, hein.
To escape. Trips him up. Definitely shuts out the jump in. Gets the jump in. Alright, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Jumps up, charges forward. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. The super armor does its job.
Merde, putain.
Medium kick. Big throws. Quick breather. Going on the offensive. Risky up close scrap still going. Blocks it. Smart play. Throws him. Max SAGs. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Jump.
Ah putain.
Anything off cross up attack. This is gonna hurt. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. More fuel for the fire. Hook them up. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. There it is. They knew it'd be enough.
Putain, je joue mal là, je joue mal.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Je rate, hein.
They're still literally going, and it's really anyone's fight. Oh! They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Starts with a jump. That was a solid anti-air. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Merde.
Solid combo. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate.
Merde, putain.
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws a fireball. Knockdown and barely blocks the jump in. In there!
Putain.
Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Who's going to start things off? Combo with the target combo.
Putain, il gagne avec de la chance, le gars, là.
Put a new spin on things with that fire. Underhand slap. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. All right, what's coming up next? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. What'll happen here? Will we see the drive impact? They decide to take a breather to regroup. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Butt smash. Jumps up. Oh yeah! Hey! Ooh, what a smart throw! Rips the slasher out. They
Yeah.
were waiting for it. Taking chunks out of each other here. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Good decision with that throw. Amazing! Pokes with a kick. Comes crashing down. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. This is the time to believe in your closes it out.
Il va pas battre de 0,
Player
ça.
2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Air slasher. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Low heavy. Goes for the throw. What's the play here? Checks the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
Merde.
The jump in catches them.
Merde.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Oito throw.
Putain, mais il gagne avec de la chance, le gars, là. Putain, c'est quoi, ça?
Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission.
Putain, c'est tous ces coups passent, hein.
Medium kick. Caught in the cross-up. Grabs him. Player two delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Scrapping it out up close. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps.
Ah, putain, tu vois, il gagne avec de la chance.
It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Oh wow, look at that damage that did. Fantastic look at that combo. Oh, now that is the money. Finds the target, closes it.
Putain, il gagne avec de la chance, le gars, là. C'est quoi, ça,
Player
putain?
one brings it home. Let's see if they can still.
Putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Les persos à la charge, j'ai du mal, quoi.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Opts for the throw. Checks the projectile. All that effort for so little payoff. Gets the jump in. Grabs him. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. The jump in catches them. Gets them. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hand triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. Jumps up. Very solid corner swing. Player two brushes that off and keeps going. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the open. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Gets the combo. Both fighters paying home.
Ah, il était pas fort, le gars.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Nails the ends here. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Combo with the target combo. Takes a trip. KO. Player two picks up some
était pas fort.
Oh,
Ah, il était pas fort. Il se protégeait pas. Allez. J'y gagne une fois, j'arrête. Oh, ce matin, putain.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Blocks for the throw. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Goes for the throw. What's the play here? Throw whips. They play forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in catch. Gets. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Checks them with the projectile. The jump in is denied. Medium kick. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Throws a fireball here. Maybe has a simple zoning strat. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Nice double Larry. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps in. There's a change of side. Clutch, anti-air. The punish counter gives them a cradle. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. Knocks them out of the air. Both fighters are standing firm. Plenty of help from low heavy. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Low heavy, but no go.
Merde!
They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Jump! Great headbutt! Player 1 needs to use their drive move to have any chance of a there's a drive get back. Do we see a drive get back here? Noticeable life. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Player 2 is in a very good spot.
Putain, j'y avais pas la super.
Sends them a personalized telegram with that frightening critical. Can they muster up the nerve to fight back and take this round? So heavy out of nowhere.
Ah ouais, putain.
Do you see that? You
J'ai un
just
coup de chance
earned
quand
a
même.
brand new ring. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Medium kick. Big time whip. Checks with a medium kick. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Opts for the throw. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Tons of drive and health to work with. No good up high. Goes for the command grab.
Putain, j'aime pas quand il fait ça.
The jump in is denied. Throws him. What's next? Throws out a projectile. Good job blocking the jump in. Good showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 creates a good corner goes for the low air to air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Ah putain!
Down and now, the next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very
Ah, ça a bugué, putain!
The
Ah ouais, j'ai un coup de chance.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Pokes with a medium kick. Player one took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Throws them. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Try gauge sets up with the jump in. All the throw connects. What now?
J'ai glissé.
Also continue their hold over their zone. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Down on life. They gotta make a move. What are they? How did they anticipate that jump in? Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
J'ai quel résultat là? J'ai 19 000, non? Ouais. J'ai dit j'allais arrêter.